Good night, mate. We're live and direct here. We are taking the bloody motor back apart because we might have a blown head gasket. For those who are just joining us, this civil on here must be broken at some point where we have some water getting into the exhaust and actually causing air to get into the cooling system. If it ain't one thing, it's another. But this is what's going on, y'all. I'm taking this thing apart. And yes, I am seeing basically if this head was warped or if I have a blown head gasket. Now, I'm pretty certain Summit Racing would not do me like that and give me blown bad parts or shoddy quality parts. However, yeah, that's a lot of water. So, yeah, we got to figure out what's going on here. I'm gonna take the heads off. Go ahead and send them out and see if anything is warped. Um, I that's what I'm thinking because I got these heads, and they weren't like remanufactured heads or upgraded heads. They were off of a donor vehicle, and basically I didn't go ahead and check the heads to see if they were surfaced correctly, and that's my fault. Big flaw in my build and rebuild. I mean, and that just cost me a whole lot of time. So, whenever you get shit like from a donor vehicle or whatever, it's always good to make sure that that part is. I mean, it may take some extra cash or whatever. That's fine, but if you don't do that, you can wind up like this and have to spend extra money to do the same shit over that you already did one time. So let that be that little, I guess you could say, hood tip for the night. Um, I got a couple of other videos where she was running and was perfectly fine. I mean, lighting tires up. I mean, doing it for Paul all day long. It was a beautiful thing. But, then it started running hot. And with an aluminum motor, not just the block, not just the heads, the whole thing. With that being, completely aluminum, it's not a good idea to let these things run hot. So, long story short, I think we blew ahead. I'm going to go send these Johnnies out to see if they're warped. If they are warped, we're going to see if we can refinish them. If we can't refinish them, we're going to just have to throw the angry fist in the air with a couple of other things and just buy new heads pretty much and put our trip to Florida on hold. My goal is to get down to Sebring this spring and actually do some track time, drifting. And I mean, Mid Ohio is available too. Can go to Sparta. I love Florida, so that's my thing. But right now, we are sitting here taking Mica back apart because, yeah, your homie made an elementary ass mistake and didn't check the heads to see if they needed to be resurfaced. Hell, so my bad. But stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all posted like an ACH balance on what's gonna happen. And yeah, shoot. Hopefully, within the next 24 hours or so, we be to the point where we're looking at the block and seeing if there's any other damage going on. Which I doubt on the block's end, but it's always good to, in this case scenario, chat. Say you have to do this again. So yeah, I mean, comment below if you have ever ran into this scenario. I don't think too many Coyote owners out there running this scenario, but anybody I'm pretty certain imports have had this scenario since their blocks are predominantly aluminum blocks and aluminum heads. So your Toyota, your two JZs, your SR20 motors, your RB25s. Yeah, I'm pretty certain y'all done ran through this. The VQs, I'm pretty certain you guys ran through this scenario also. So, long story short, oh, the other problem is fixed as far as the tick. The tick is no longer available in this car because I've replaced the connecting rod bolt bearings rather. Ooh, wow, my mind is gone. All right, the connecting rod bearings, the main drum bearings. I replaced the oil pump. Then replaced the rear main seal. Damn, what else did I replace? The sump line. The chains, the factory chains on this Johnny replaced. The the crank gear replaced. Got four donor phasers, but yeah, I ain't feeling that. I'm about to just go out and just get the actual real deal upgrade and just call it a day and be at ease with it. This is again one of those case scenarios when you do something, just do it right the first time. So you won't have to make these kind of duress videos and show embarrassing hiccups. But I mean, life goes on. You learn from your mistakes, and you just do better the next time. So, like I said, there is a video of the car running. I didn't have that many videos of actually me driving the car because I'm not one with the GoPro. I barely make videos for real. This is the truth. But hey, she was running perfectly fine. Magnaflows was like hollering. It was like unicorn heaven. You know what I mean? But hey, life happened, especially when you don't double check. But hey, we passed that point. Like I said, we are checking these cylinder heads, especially this one, the driver's side. We're checking the cylinder heads to see if there's any warpage. I'm going to check that side as well and just see if there's any warpage. It's better to check and spend that money on that than having to do this a third time and wanting to blow my brains out. This is not going to happen. So, like I said, I'm going to keep y'all posted. Yeah, comment below if you got anything. I'm telling you, this thing is going to be badass when we get it on the track. Going to Edgewater here up in Cincinnati. I should be there starting in March. So if you're in the area and you are a muscle car head, I don't care what you got. As long as it can go fast and it's under 16s, you're good in my book. So, I mean, yeah. So, like I said, comment below if you have any suggestions or if you are, like I said, in the area and you race, if you in any kind of like car clubs, things of that nature. I'm running with a couple buddies. I'm thinking about starting up a car club because it's about that time. It's nice, a lot of nice Mustangs running around here. And Cincinnati's scene is kind of dead, so we need to bring this back. So, until then, I'm out.